They actually had
Rufus,
good old Rufus,
doing?
man. Dude, over there, someone over there is like blowing a gasket from this, but
You're
basically,
like, someone over there is like, who's Rufus? Who the hell is Rufus?
who is Rufus and who gave him the login details to our Facebook social media account?
Well, pod. Welcome, well, pod. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Darth Microtransactions channel, and we're gonna have some fun tonight. Well, pod, welcome back.
Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? We are brought in part by my good friend Ash once again. How are you doing?
Darth, I'm doing fantastic, bro. Always good to be on the channel. How are you?
David, another wonderful day, and we are just finishing up because we just did a collab that's going to be on his channel, which is going to be uploaded afterwards, which is kind of a part 2. We're going to finish up talking about some of the important topics we're going to talk about in a moment on this video. But I wanted to ask you about your free-to-play and also ask you, looking at this, because I have kind of another hard decision in my mind, King Garog. Have you done anything with King Garog?
No, I didn't even touch him. I saw all the people saying how crappy he is so I didn't even bother.
So how do you like the fact that I pulled War Mother into King Garog?
Ooh, you lucky SOB, bro. Yeah, good for you, man. So is this the third version of your free to play or what?
This is yeah. Okay, so here's the story of the free to play. We had free to play normal one, which way back in the day I did that got way too lucky. I put Santa Claus, my first Void Shard, my Cold Heart was my second, and then it was way ridiculous. Okay, so we gave that one away. Then I did the DM free to play series, which I pulled Elegaeus after like 70 days or something.
Ooh, lucky you.
And automatically rage quit the account. Then I did DM free to play series 2, that one was going fine. During that, I decided, hey, let's just open, because there was an event that if you just start a new thing, you get some shards. So I opened a new one, and I pulled Lanicus on this account out of like my second ancient shard ever. And I was like, oh my lord. And then the ninja event started, and I realized Lanicus is one of my favorite heroes, by the way. And so I realized this is DM Goku of it, version, free to play edition. That just got insanely lucky. Insanely lucky and insanely unlucky.
Yeah, show me all your champs again real quick.
Check it out. So I got Ninja 6-starred. I got the Frog.
Yeah.
I would pick Gaelic as the starter.
Taragi's pretty good for clan boss, huh? I mean, he's a pretty solid champion. Are you impressed with him or no?
I love him. I booked him. He's my only epic I booked. So he took everything, and I got to work on mastery still.
And you got Magnar over there, I see.
Got Magnar. He was the one I picked up from the fusion. It was that or the dwarf. Yep. Did you pick up one or the other?
I just got Magnar myself. I'm a big fan of him. Yeah. I kind of use him as in tandem with like Trunda on my main account for a nuker if I want like someone more robust or affinity wise.
He obviously does like a ton of damage, right? Because I actually did watch part of your video. You had him in Savage Gear, I think, and you're hitting like a bajillion.
Yeah. He's like, he doesn't hit. I mean, you can't use attack up on him, but the good news is, I mean, Spirit or Mad, like I don't know who.
That's a good point about the
main
attack
nuker
up.
is going to be.
I didn't even. Think
but you don't have
that.
to worry about attack down. You don't have to worry about attack up. He still hits very hard. He hits 2 times. And if you're going against like, whoever, Candrafons out there, a bunch of retro drafts out there, Mountain Kings, whatever. It's nice to have like a strong, because he's HP based, so you can build him pretty tanky. Strong nuker for your team. I don't use him as much as Trunda, but I do use him, and so he's really solid.
He single-handedly got me past the first Faction Wars boss. He's been actually pretty nuts.
So what are you trying to decide who to max out next?
Yeah, I figured I'd shoot that question at you real quick and just say, who you think for the next 6? Because I mean, there's obviously Apothecary, but I was almost wanting, and then there's Frozen Banshee and all that. But yeah, I guess I'm almost asking for permission. Will you give me your blessing to say King Garog needs to be my full all-in? Because I feel like they just gave me this guy randomly out of my Sacred. I pulled a Sacred, and it just, there he was.
Yeah, I guess that's the choice, man. I mean,
he's got the
if
best
you don't
nipple
mind
ring.
investing in a legendary,
He's got a pretty high quality nipple ring too.
He sure does, man. He sure does. He's got the he's definitely kind of a death metal dude,
Looks a little painful. Speaking of painful, this one's pretty painful for Plarium. I'm gonna put this up on the screen now, but this is a pretty hilarious response. And actually, shout out to this guy Rufus. But this was on their Facebook page. They actually had
Rufus.
Rufus, good old Rufus, man. Dude, over there, you know, someone over there is like blowing a gasket from this, but basically,
you know, someone over there is like, who's Rufus? Who the hell is Rufus?
Who is Rufus, and who gave him the login details to our Facebook social media account? But I mean, read it for yourselves, people. This guy basically says he doesn't even agree with the sacred and the chick removal, and even roasts it further by saying he doesn't even think Cleo is a great replacement. So I love that. Says he's voiced it multiple times. He says other people have done the same thing. I mean, what else can we do? They know. At this point, I think it's safe to say they know.
Yeah, he even signed it with his name, man. That's the most props, you know. He's just like, just to let you know who your who your Benedict Rufus is. It's me. It's me. Yeah, man. People are not happy about that, huh? I know you've done a few videos on it already, but people are very mad about the daily login reward changes, and I can see why, you know.
It's true, and if you guys are not happy about it as well, you're going to need to watch me and Nash's collab where we talk about this a little bit further, because we break down some more detail and kind of give some more non-biased opinion about why it's a bad thing. We try to give some objective facts and stuff like that, and we have some screenshots and stuff like that you'd be interested in, so make sure and that'll be in the pinned comment. You can check it there.
Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks.
Yep, no problem. And the one other thing I want to ask you about, because the new Doom Tower is now out. What do you think? New heroes are coming, or new bosses, right?
Yeah. The new bosses are coming like what, 5 days or something like that, and then the heroes are already in the game. Well, dude, I mean, I thought we might have talked about this before, maybe not, but I don't know, bro. Like, it does not make any sense to me that we have to wait like literally over a year to get these champions. You know, it would work so much better if they were just fragments, you know, Doom Tower fragments. They give you special Doom Tower champion fragments where you could go to the Doom Tower shop and select what champions you want to invest in, you know, because otherwise, yeah, Dark Kale's awesome. You know, just like Cleopatrix, you know, like it's not new players being acquainted with these champions. It's old players who've been grinding for a long time. Again, going back to the daily login rewards, you have to log in for whatever, 300 days or whatever to get this champion. It's not a new player who's just becoming acquainted to the game. Same thing with the new Doom Tower, you know, champions rather.
You're telling me you don't want to wait damn near 400 days to get access on the Hex debuff?
Well, yeah, right. So when did Doom Tower come out? Like in January or February this year, I think.
I mean, it was fairly recently. So. Yeah, it was within 6 months.
Let's just say like 7. Yeah. Let's just say like 6-7 months ago. And we're just getting our third champions now. If you did it every single day and you beat most of all secret rooms on both difficulties, which are almost nobody, you know, like not that many people, 1% of the player base or less. So those people like me, I'm just getting my third champions, you know, unlocked. But now it's going to be another 3, which is cool. I like that they're continuing to add champions. But think about all the players who haven't even gotten their second champion yet, you know? Have you gotten like, I know I'm not on this account you haven't, but do you have like Archmage Helmet on any of your accounts?
No.
See?
I don't play. Like, I mean, I don't do it. Though
I know, like, yeah.
On the free to play, I try, but I fail. I'll show you where.
I'm curious if your audience, you know, where they're at. You know, how many Doom Tower champions do you have? Period. Like, how many people have Faye the Tomb Angel? You know,
I never did. Anyway, that would make a good poll. You know how we do those YouTube community polls for them.
I might snipe you. I might snipe you on that.
Do it, dude. It's a race. It's a race. I'm winning. In the comments down below, let you know that's true.
I'm recording your video. All right. So no, seriously, man. Like, anyway. Think about it. Let's just say it takes your average person a year. I guess it's already been 8 months or whatever, 9 months. I don't know. Let's say it takes your average person, I don't know, a year and a half to unlock 3 champions, you know, like your average. And then you add 3 more. That's 3 years.
The excitement level is low.
No, dude. Like when they add another batch of 3, some players out there might be like, I don't think I'm even going to be playing the game in 5 years, you know? So I think that's a real issue, but it's not one that's, you know, super difficult to solve. You just throw it in in a little shop, you know, and like make it. Yeah.
I'm sitting here while we're talking about it. And is it possible that are they trying to just artificially inflate their audience retention? Did somebody in the higher up say, we're having a problem with audience retention. I need you to deal with this because people are quitting too soon. And then the lower downs go, how can we deal with this? You guys need to deal with this. And below, they panicked and said, you have to play the game for 400 days to get a new legendary.
Yeah, and they said, and you know, give them a great Hex champion after 300 days too. Do that; they'll definitely want to stick with the game. Yeah, man, I don't know, but I think that really needs to be addressed. It's not super pressing, as you know, in terms of like they have to do it right now. But I'd really love to see them do that before the end of the year, especially as they add even more champions. Because just like you, I looked at like Dark Kale, for example, and I was like, dude, this guy is a boss, man. He's really, really cool. And then I'm like, wait a second.
But
even me, it's going to take me 7 months to get this dude playing every day, beating every secret room. I can't imagine, you know, the rest of the player base is going to take them, you know, anyway, whatever. I made my point.
It's not, and it's not exciting. And in my opinion, when you're trying to sell shards and they live in the business of dopamine. Let's make no mistakes.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That's true.
So
and
keep
it's like
the levels of excitement high. People will get. I mean, if you give them free champions, so what? You're already willing to give them these free champions. It's not like they're going to suddenly stop wanting your other champions.
Darth, why on the new daily login rewards, why don't they make it so like it's a ninja type deal where it's a unique champion that's only limited time? And what that's going to do is it's going to make people log in every day because they're not going to want to miss it. You know, they're not going to, they have got one shot at this champion. And, you know, it doesn't have to be all the time, but it could be every other month or something or, you know, whatever. But to me, that would be a lot more compelling. This is my one shot to get this champion. You better believe I'm logging in every day I possibly can.
It's a way better idea.
So,
and it's on top of the other reward. I love that. So let us know in the comments down below. Do you think Ash just solved it with his 900 IQ brain? And make sure to go watch the part 2 where we continue this conversation over on Ash's channel. Thanks so much for coming. You got any last words for us on the way out the door?
Nah, that's it, man. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Much appreciated.